Hi, and welcome back to Football Made Simple.
Romelu Lukaku has become a complete forward. He has incredible physical presence, speed, technical ability, and intelligent movement. And at 28, and coming off the back of a stellar season with Serie A champions Inter Milan, it is no wonder his price tag is so high. He fits into the Chelsea puzzle almost exactly, and completes an already strong side. But what exactly will he bring to the team? Let's take a look. And if you want to keep up with Chelsea, or any club of your choosing, you should check out our video sponsor, OneFootball. I've been working with OneFootball for a long time, and it's simply because it is the best football app around. All you have to do is type in the club that you want to keep up with, hit the star, and you'll get a customized newsfeed giving you stats, updates, and more. The best part? It's completely free through the link in the description below. Lukaku offers tactical versatility to Tuchel. Firstly, it means that if he so wishes, Tuchel could switch to a 4-3-3, as he has preferred pre-Chelsea. This is because Tammy Abraham, who could have done so last season, fell out of favour, and Timo Werner often struggles to play as the sole forward, whilst Havertz is more of a false 9. Lukaku has the physicality to receive longer aerial balls against the centre-backs and operate more as a target man, and he's generally improved his hold-up play, so he can give his teammates time to get higher up the pitch and support the play. But given how successful they were with the back three last season, and that Lukaku was playing in a similar formation, it's safe to assume that Tuchel will stick with it, the only major question being whether it'll be a front three with most likely Mount and Werner flanking, or whether Mount will play in behind the front two. This also raises the question about the roles of Havertz, Pulisic and Ziyech. But let's start with Lukaku during the build-up play. The beauty of Lukaku now being so complete is the versatility he provides. When the ball is deep, he's more than happy to drop fairly deep to get on it. This can be incredibly useful, as last season we saw Chelsea using only a double pivot, and his presence could give them an extra number in midfield, as he's extremely comfortable receiving with his back to goal even when deep. So despite being a big man, he doesn't have to function as the target man high up. This could be good news for Timo Werner, who could benefit much like Lautaro Martinez did at Inter, as if a centre-back follows Lukaku, creating space, he will then have plenty of options to make the run. In many ways, Lukaku could bring back the best version of Werner, who previously excelled when playing off Poulsen. But if the centre-back stays deeper and tries to stop this, we see two more elements of Lukaku's game that have come on in leaps and bounds. Firstly, his passing ability now allows him to make much more intricate passes into a willing runner, Lautaro at Inter, and of course Werner at Chelsea. But a trademark of Inter last season, particularly on the transition, was Lukaku's ability to receive the ball extremely deep and carry it half the length of the pitch into dangerous zones. Once he got into his stride, the movement of his partner was crucial, making it harder for a centre-back to then look to close him down. So Werner should be able to do this at Chelsea. And once Lukaku got high up the pitch, his decision-making was often excellent, whether it was playing in his strike partner, taking an early shot, or moving into the box for a higher percentage chance. His increased creativity shows by him having more key passes than Werner and Havertz, whilst his overall shot-creating actions per 90 also make for positive viewing for Chelsea fans. This resulted in Lukaku having 11 assists in the league alone. But Lukaku is still an extremely quick and physical player with great movement, so he doesn't necessarily need a runner ahead of him, meaning that a pairing with someone like Havertz could also work. Havertz could be the man to drop deeper and do the linker play and look to find Lukaku's movement in behind, who is able to shrug off almost any defender in 1-versus-1 situations. In short, Lukaku is the perfect strike partner for both Havertz and Werner, or even both. In and around the box is still Lukaku's forte. He can receive with his back to goal, something that Chelsea sorely lacked last season, with everyone looking to come towards the ball. Having received it, he is excellent at releasing it at the perfect time, or using his tight turning circle to turn his defender and have a shot. And the other dimension he brings is a genuine aerial threat. Last season, a front three of Werner, Havertz and Mount meant that when crosses did come in, they were often wasted. Lukaku changes this, which is useful with two great crosses like James and Alonso. And Lukaku's clinical finishing will be an upgrade at the bridge, as Jorginho with 7 penalties was their top scorer last season. Werner and Abraham both got 6 goals, and Havertz got 4, whilst both Werner and Havertz underperformed their expected goals. Compare this to Lukaku, who in his league performance got 24 goals from an XG of just 23, Tuchel's Chelsea were already an intimidating prospect to contend with, but with Lukaku, they've taken another step forward. But how do you think he'll fit in? And leave how you think the race for the Golden Boot will end down in the comments below.
A quick shout out to my Patreons for helping to make this video possible. If you want to support, head on over to patreon.com/footballmadesimple and you'll get rewards like early access to videos and exclusive content. But that's all for today, and remember, keep it simple.